Hello, everyone. Welcome to week one. I'm Dr. Bouchard. It's a pleasure to have you in class. Glad all of you from Milton Hershey are part of our program and excited to be working with you for the next 10 weeks. You will notice, well, actually, in every week, you'll see video supplements from my colleague, Dr. Babinchak. And the reason why I kept them is it's very informative and important videos to help you through the lessons for each week. So I want to make sure that you see my face too, and I have my perception, my perspectives to help you along the way. So let's begin. So, in summary, as you review the materials and review Dr. Babinchak's materials too, um, you'll gain a better insight about the concept of self-efficacy. And really, if I were to summarize that simply, it has to do with our perceptions as to whether or not we can achieve certain goals. So the idea would be throughout our lives, we've learned a lot of lessons. And at your age, you've learned a lot of lessons as well. And what we've experienced in our lives, what we learn in our lives, can often establish what we think we can and cannot accomplish. Some of it's very normal. Some of it's, maybe because of challenges we've experienced, and we all experience challenges. So let's go back to what I like to call the caveman days. We have what they call this fight or flight response. So there's some individuals who will challenge, be upset, angry when they encounter challenges, and there's others that will run. And we do both. See, we are built like this by nature, but we're not running from a brontosaurus anymore or whatever prehistoric animal was chasing us, but we still have that instinct. So when it comes to simpler things like, I want to go ahead and try out for the football team, but I don't know. I don't think I have the talent to do that. That's our self efficacy telling us, hey, wait, protect yourself. You don't want to be let down. Whereas when it comes later in life, especially working with employees, I want to go for that promotion, but they're not going to promote me. Sally's really good at what she does. I know she's going to get it. Okay, this is pretty normal for us to do. But over time, we continue to do this in multiple aspects of our lives. What happens is we miss out on trying things, hearing no. Sometimes not achieving objectives is a good thing. So that self-efficacy can drive us sometimes to stop us from doing what we should be doing. In other words, trying, exploring, discovering, taking challenges, taking risks, calculated risks, not bad risks, but calculated risks. So it can kind of bleed into our lives a whole lot. A neighborhood I'm from, if there was a motto on the sign of Claymont, Delaware, it could be worse. And and I joke about that a little bit, but that's the motto. Someone's, I'm having a tough time working at the docks. There's a lot going on. I don't know if we're getting laid off, but it could be worse. Like, yeah, it could always be worse. But the question is, what actions are you taking? If you get laid off from this job, what other options or opportunities do you have? What are some goals you want to reach for that you want to achieve for yourself? And there's a lot of people in the world that tell us what we cannot do rather than what we can do. And I challenge that a whole lot. I wasn't told directly that I would never finish a 4-year college. Not quite like that, but it was hinted that maybe I should look in another world. My self-efficacy, if I believed that, I would not have gone for my bachelor's or especially my master's or my doctorate. I was just a kid at the time. Kids take time to grow and mature. So if I listened to that information, then I wouldn't be where I am now. Which is, again, if I chose something else, that's fine too. But the idea here is that sometimes it's our perception about what we can or cannot do that drives us to achieve those results. So, for instance, if you're curious about getting a degree in a certain major and all that, but you're thinking to yourself, well, I don't know. I don't know if I'm up for that. Math is challenging for me, or this subject matter is challenging for me. Well, you know what? That's okay to think that, but then question yourself a little bit. It's like, why do I think I can accomplish this? Many people have before me, many will after. What is it that's so difficult that I'll never be able to accomplish this goal? So, what you're doing is you're resetting your thinking, your mental state to a point where you're saying, well, this is possible. So, a problem now becomes an opportunity. So, say you want to go ahead and take a major in college, but you know you have to take some math. Again, silly example maybe, but okay. Oh well, I'm really gonna have a hard time statistics and whatever other courses I have to take. Or you could say, wait, this is not my area, but I have the opportunity to go ahead and focus on this and get better. That's one example. Working with students and working in a professional environment in the human services field, I find a lot of issues related to self-efficacy has to do with learned behavior, often called the social learning theory. And what that means is basically we learn as we grow through our lives, and as we do, oh, I gotta end this. Sorry, I was streaming. What's up? They should be here in the porch. Hang on, I gotta start that over. All right. You good though? All right. I just gotta get something off for Hershey. Oh wait, here you go. Here you go. There's one. Yeah, start that one over. Does it need oil? Get in.
Go, Paula. Read over your news.
Yeah, you know what? It is a little humid out. All right.
A little bit.
I'm going to end this. I got to start over.